Hello, welcome to Holiday Songs 2024. So happy for you to join me. This is my 5th year that I've done this Facebook Live event. And again, I have my friend Diane joining me over here. You want to wave, Diane? From behind the piano, there she is. And we also have a couple of people from the Wichita Chamber Chorale, Torey and Lilya, joining us to do some caroling in a little bit. So again, thank you for joining me. This has become kind of a fun tradition. Not kind of fun, it's become a fun tradition for me. And I appreciate all the kind words that I get from people that say they're gonna join in. And I can see people watching and joining. So, all right, we're gonna get started here with It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look in the 5 and 10, glistening once again, with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, toys in every store. But the prettiest sight to see is a holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. Dolls that will talk and will go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well, the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is a carol that you sing right within your heart. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, toys in every store. But the prettiest sight you'll see is the holly that will be on your own front door. Sure, it's Christmas once more. Speaking of trees, I want to show you my tree, if it's okay. Here is my Christmas tree for this year. It's a real Concolor fir tree, and we really have enjoyed it. And I finally got a stand for my phone. I have to tell on myself. Hi everyone. Every other year, my phone has been on a stack of books, like rubber banded to like a wine holder or something. And this year I finally got a stand so I can show you some more stuff around my house without dropping it or having to worry about moving it. All right, this next one's another one of my favorites. Hi everyone, I appreciate you tuning in live and watching, and I can see some of your comments, but gotta keep the show on the road here. This is I'll Be Home for Christmas, and I think I say this every year on this live, but when I sing this or hear this, I think of a specific place. I think of my grandma's farm with Christmas lights on the fence and everyone getting together. And I think we all have that place from our childhood that we think of when we think about going home for Christmas. It might be your house now, or it might be somewhere else. And so this goes out to all of you, and whatever you think of as home for Christmas. I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. of snow and mistletoe and presents by the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams, if only in my dreams. I love that one. Hope you like that one too. I see lots of people saying hi from all over the country, and I really appreciate it. That's why I like doing this, because it makes me feel close to you all, even though we can't be together all the time. So thank you so much. It warms my heart. Okay. Now, Diane's going to play, and we're going to sing. It's called Night of Silence, and it combines Silent Night with a really pretty counter melody. Some of you may have done it, or, I got real close to the camera there, Di. Some of you may have done this, or, hi everyone, thanks for saying hi. Some of you might have done this at your church services or things like that, but this is Night of Silence.
Cold are the people, winter of life, we tremble in shadow, this cold endless night, frozen in the snow, like roses sleeping, flowers that will echo the sunrise. Fire of hope is our only warmth. Weary, this flame will be dying soon.
Voice in the distance, call in the night, on wind you enfold us, you speak of the light. Gentle on the ear you whisper softly, roses of a dawn so embracing, breathless love awaits darkened souls. Soon will we know of the morning. star, your light that guides shepherds and kings from afar. Shimmer in the sky, so empty, lonely, rising in the warmth of your son's love. Starred knowing of night and day. Spirit, we wait for your loving sons. Thank you, Di. It was lovely. Thank you. Okay. There's my dining room. We haven't set the table yet, but we will. What are you all doing for Christmas? Are you cooking? Are you hosting? Are you doing both? I hope that whatever you do, it's at least a little bit enjoyable. It can be stressful, right? Okay, this one goes out to, well, you'll know soon enough who it goes out to. Here we go. I was telling the crew before I started the live that I think I've only sung this one other time, and it was last year, a year ago. So we'll see how well I can remember the song that I wrote. The weather may be cold or warm, it matters not where we live. What we want the most this month is simply mainly this. Please remember our December birthdays. If it's not too much trouble, dear family and friends, just a phone call or text message to acknowledge we exist, with all the others celebrating in our midst. Remember that huge celebration, all for you, to celebrate the summer's day of your birth. It's not quite equal, but you're not off the hook. We know December's busy, and you're absolutely booked, but please remember our December birthdays. It really is the very, very least that you can do. And if you're tempted to consolidate to just one gift, we kindly remind you it really should be two. It's not that we want you to feel guilty. We were glad to raise a glass in toast to you. A reminder might do good, so you don't forget. No matter if it's busy, icy, cold, and wet. So please remember our December birthdays. This is for all y'all. It's important, you know, it's not a threat. But we might take you off of our Christmas card list if by chance, despite these words, you still somehow forget. Please remember our December birthdays. Whether it's the 5th, 18th, or 28th, the 25th, 26th, 27th, 31st. December babies don't want to feel cursed. December babies don't want to feel cursed. So remember those people in your life that have December birthdays. And if you already forgot one of them, you can still remember. So my husband, Danny's birthday is on the 28th, and so that's kind of a joke in our house, and so I wrote a song about it. So that goes out to all of you for December birthdays, and that's my gift to you. So does that get me off the hook, Di, if I say that's my gift?
Yeah.
That I remembered now.
That's right.
Okay.
Exactly.
We agree on that. All right, I'm going to bring the Wichita Chamber Chorale folks out, Lilya and Torey, and we're going to carol for you. I was going to tell them to wave, but they already did. Can you tell they're good people? Okay.
Deck the hall with boughs of holly.
Fa la 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 la, fa la la la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la, fa la la la.
Fill the mead cup,
Drain the barrel, fa la la la. Troll the ancient Christmas carol. Fa la la la, fa la la la.
See the blaring yule before us.
Fa la 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 la, fa la la la. Strike the harp and join the chorus. Fa la 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 la, fa la la la. Follow me in merry measure, fa la la la. While I sing of beauty's treasure, fa la la la.
Fast away the old year passes.
Fa la la. Hail the new ye lads and lasses, fa la la. Laughing, quaffing, all together, fa la la. Heedless of the wind and weather, fa la la. So we've been caroling around Wichita in the area as a fundraiser for the Wichita Chamber Chorale. We just had our concerts Friday and Saturday, and then these three fine people are such good sports, I dragged them out right away on Tuesday. So thank you again. And this next one is God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. For Jesus Christ our Savior was born upon this day, to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. O tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. O tidings of comfort and joy. From God our Heavenly Father, a blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds brought tidings of the same, how that in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. O tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. O tidings of comfort and joy. Thank you. We'll have you back in a little bit. Thank you so much. I was so appreciative of several of our Chamber Chorale folks agreeing to join me. I thought that would be a neat addition to my holiday songs, because when we think of the holiday songs, oftentimes we think of carols. And again, hi everyone, thanks for joining. Holiday Songs 2024 underway. This next one is a request from one of my college friends. I think we did this at one of our Christmas with Wartburg. And she mentioned that she thought that we did the Night of Silence there too. She has a better memory than me, so Ashley, we probably did do that. This is Still, Still, Still. Hope you enjoy. Still, 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 he sleeps this night so chill. The Virgin's tender arms enfolding, warm and safe the Christ child holding. Still, 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 he sleeps this night so chill. Sleep, 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 he lies in slumber deep, while angel hosts from heaven come winging, sweetest songs of joy are singing. Sleep, 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 he lies in slumber deep. Thank you, Di. I really couldn't do this without Di. I mean, I wouldn't want to because I feel like it's become a thing now, and we're such good close friends, and we have good chats, and I just think it's like a bonding thing. And also, your piano skills are just so wonderful, and they add so much to the songs. So thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, this next one, I don't think I've ever performed before, and I'm gonna kind of do my own version. And hi everyone, there's people from college on here, high school. I try not to say people's names anymore. I used to do that because then the one person's name I don't say, I feel bad. So, hello, I see high school people, college people, Wichita people. I will shout out my brother, my dad, and my grandmother who are watching from that house that I mentioned earlier during I'll Be Home for Christmas. So a special shout out to Dawn and my grandma Chris and Willis. And my husband at his salon. All right, this was requested by my friend Jenny. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Once bitten and twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. Merry Christmas, I wrapped it up and sent it with a note saying I love you and I meant it. Now I know what a fool I've been, but if you kiss me now, I know you'd fool me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Crowded room, friends with tired eyes, hiding from you and your soul of eyes. My God, I thought you were someone to rely on. Me, I guess I was a shoulder to cry on. Face on a lover with fire in his heart. A man undercover, you tore him apart. Ooh. Now I found a real love, you'll never fool me again. Sing it if you know it. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Face on a lover with the fire in his heart. A man undercover, but you tore him apart. Maybe next year I'll give it to someone special. That music video is so funny. It's like they're all like at a ski lodge or something. If it's the one I'm thinking of, I think it is. Anyway, that's a fun pop song for Christmas. I needed like someone doing Jingle Bells in the backup. I should have given you some. Jingle Bells on 1, 2, 3, 4. Makes everything sound like Christmas. Okay. This next song was also requested, and I'm gonna do this one to a backtrack actually. It's called Joseph's Lullaby, and I didn't know it before, and I'm so happy that that someone requested it, and I'd love to sing it for you. It's a Mercy Me song, if anyone remembers that band. To sleep, my son, this manger for your bed. You have a long road before you. Rest your little head. Can you feel the weight of your glory? Do you understand the price? Or does the Father guard your heart for now so you can sleep tonight? Go to sleep, my son. Go and chase your dreams. This world can wait for one more moment. Go and sleep in peace. I believe the glory of heaven is lying in my arms tonight. Lord, I ask that He, for just this moment, simply be my child. Go to sleep, my son. Baby, close your eyes. Soon enough you'll save the day. But for now, dear child of mine, oh my Jesus, sleep tight. Yeah, it is beautiful. Diane said that's beautiful. I didn't know that song, and I really appreciate when people suggest things and then I have time to learn them, and it's really beautiful. So I'm going to add that to my Christmas repertoire whenever I don't know, get asked to do stuff, or we all have a folder, right? Musicians all have a folder of stuff that they can do. Well, Christmas is what? A week from tomorrow. So I know some people are baking cookies out there. Maybe you're wrapping presents. Maybe you're having a drink. Maybe you're working. Maybe you're watching this later. This will be posted on my page. So officially hello to all the people watching this in the future. And this next one, speaking of in the future, this is What Are You Doing New Year's Eve? And this is what's his name? Rufus Wainwright's version of it. So it's very like jazzy. And again, thank you, Di, for the piano. When the bells all ring and the horns all blow and the couples we know are fondly kissing, will I be with you, or will I be among the missing? Maybe it's much too early in the game. Oh, but I thought I'd ask you just the same. What are you doing New Year's Eve? Wonder whose arms will hold you good and tight when it's exactly 12 o'clock that night, welcoming in the New Year's Eve. Maybe I'm crazy to suppose that I could be the one you chose out of 1,000 invitations you received. Oh, but in case I stand one little chance, here comes a jackpot question in advance. What are you doing New Year's Eve? What are you doing New Year's Eve? Thank you. Appreciate you all. That was a request by Susan Schaffner, I think, requested that one. And some other people said they really liked that. So I hope you enjoy it. And we're going to bring the carolers back out. Yeah. So when we perform our gigs, right, sometimes people are paying attention and like focusing on us, and other times they're not. So as musicians, we all have different, there's different situations for performing. So it's a little weird when people aren't paying attention. You have to kind of get used to it. Another thing I had to get used to was doing this. Because when it's just me behind the camera and there's like nothing happening,
And no applause.
I had to try to the first year I rewatched it and I'm like, oh my gosh, my energy got really low. So I had to keep reminding myself, there's people out there. So here's another carol. This one was actually requested. I didn't tell you guys this, but this was the reason that I decided to include this element, because somebody requested In the Bleak Midwinter. And nobody, not even myself, and I like to hear myself, wants to hear me sing In the Bleak Midwinter by myself. Just slow, dirgical. So this is a really pretty arrangement we've been doing. And I always kind of like this one when we do this one. So, all right. Here's In the Bleak Midwinter. In the bleak midwinter, frosty wind made moan, earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. Snow had fallen, snow, snow, snow on snow. In the bleak midwinter, long ago. What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. Yet what can I give him? Give my heart. Excellent. Now for something completely different, we're going to do Ding Dong Merrily on High. Ding dong merrily on high, in heaven the bells are ringing. Ding dong merrily the sky is rimmed with angels singing. Gloria, Hosanna in excelsis. Gloria, Hosanna in excelsis. Pray you dutifully prime your Latin chime, ye ringers. May you beautifully rhyme your in-time song, ye singers. Gloria, Thank you. Thank you again for coming.
Yeah, thanks for
They're going to
having
go
us,
have snacks and wine now.
Yes.
And Diane and I will be there in a minute. I was really happy to do that. Maybe we'll make that a tradition. If we can twist the arms of the carolers, we'll do a little caroling. I just reflexively closed my book when we were done, Diane, and I lost my slide. Oh, I'm good. Okay. Well, I don't know about you all out there, but one of my main traditions, my husband and I's traditions every Christmas is to watch some different Christmas movies. So we always try to watch. Last night we watched Family Stone. We've seen Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2. We've seen, what's that other one that we watched? Well, part of Christmas Vacation. Anyway, what are some of your favorite movies that you watch with your families? I'm sure there's certain ones that you try to watch every year, but this is one of my favorites, White Christmas. And actually, both of these next ones are from movies. So this is Count Your Blessings Instead of Sheep from White Christmas. When I'm worried and I can't sleep, I count my blessings instead of sheep, and I fall asleep, counting my blessings. When my bankroll is getting small, I think of when I had none at all, and I fall asleep, counting my blessings. I think about a nursery and I picture curly heads, and one by one I count them as they slumber in their beds. If you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep, and you'll fall asleep, counting your blessings. If you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep, and you'll fall asleep, counting your blessings. I think it's easy to remember blessings this time of year, hopefully. But I know that there's crazy stuff going on, and it's hard sometimes. So I really wanted to do this one as a reminder for myself, just as much as anyone else, to remember what you do have. And if you don't feel like you have and you need help, please ask for help, because that's very important too. because we love all of you and we want you all to be okay. Alrighty, speaking of sappy Christmas ballads, Diane, we do have kind of another special guest we haven't talked about yet. Judy Garland's back there.
Oh, yes.
So this is from a movie, a stage play and a movie, Meet Me in St. Louis. And I always like to end with this one because it's one of my very favorites. And so we're going to do that tonight. And I just thank you all again for joining. And if you hopped on in the middle or had to jump off, you can watch this later on my Facebook feed. Ken, do you want to say hi? This is Ken. Say hi. Say hi. He says hi. You said Merry Christmas? Ken's a good sport. Our other cat is Barbie, and I wouldn't pick her up without her permission because she'd swap me, won't she? Ken's photogenic. Look. Kenny. I don't think you've ever been on the Facebook Live before. Not the Christmas one. Yeah. All right, America loves you, Ken. We're gonna go back down now. Christmas future is far away. Christmas past is past. Christmas present is here today, bringing joy that will last. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. Next year all our troubles will be miles away. Once again, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us will be near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together if the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow. So have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Once again, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends will be near to us. They gather near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bow and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Merry Christmas.